Okay, Osoto Gari, Zadnyaya Podnozhka. Guys, one of the critiques for Sambo is it's like a Russian judo, they say. And in a sense it is, but it also is not. The reason why I call things in Japanese because judo is one of the most practiced martial arts in the world. So when I say Osoto Gari, everybody understands. When I say Zadnyaya Podnozhka, which is what we call it in Sambo, nobody understands unless you're Russian and or Sambo. So normally Osoto Gari, Zadnyaya Podnozhka is taught like this. Number one, I have a grip, right? Everything in judo, Sambo, and jiu-jitsu is a grip. Abracadabra, nothing happens. I have to go and get it myself, man, right? Life is no Burger King. Sometimes I gotta get onions by myself. Anyway, Osoto Gari, I got my grip, lapel and sleeve. I'm gonna step up like this, okay guys? Get my uki on one leg as I'm pulling, blah, 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 blah. Then my left leg is gonna wind up and I'm gonna send, wah, boom, and win a tournament. The only thing though, it never happens like this. Okay, it makes mechanically a lot of sense, but it does not happen like so. Okay, and this is my problem with judo often, or traditional martial arts, because everybody teaches the same, yet when they go to apply, they do it different. Okay, Confucianist country, they just like do it like this because my grandma was doing that. So what happens? As soon as I launch, that boy is gonna fade. Or worse yet, if he's clever, brace himself and counter me. Yes, and counter me. Okay, alright guys. But yeah, he always fades out. So whenever people do Osoto Gari, Zadnyaya Podnozhka in competition, and for some strange reason, it's a domain of heavyweights. You know, it's not like weight-reliant technique. It's not like jumping on bar. But for some weird reason, heavyweights do Osoto and Osoto Gari. Okay, and they do it differently. So the way they do it, they often will let the head a little bit deeper, right? Not here, right here. And the first thing they'll do, they'll pinch the head like this. Okay. You feel control, and then I latch. And watch guys, I'm not in this position massively. I'm somewhat out of position. And theoretically, my guy should be able to apply counter. Can you? He cannot because of the head control. So that's number one. That's the most common application of Osoto. Is big headlock, and whoa. And here's another one. A little more finesse, refined, and I like this one. So, grips first. Okay, grips first. The way I like to, and I'm also lefty, you might reverse my direction. So my grip is going to be on the side of the belt, right here. Okay? Not deep, like I would do for some kind of hip technique. Over here. And the second hand, guys, it can travel a little bit. I like it here, sometimes here, and often midway, I'll launch either headlock or arm. Okay? It can travel. This hand is guaranteed to be here. Okay? So look what happens, guys. I can do two moves, 1, 2, or combination. They are all. So number one, Osoto Gari, right? So the way I will do Osoto Gari, I will pull my guy in. You see, with this grip, I control the upper body, but lower body is somewhat loose, right? He can sprawl. Yeah, yeah. If I pull him in like this, even if he steps back with that leg, it's still within reason to overpower this guy with a good grip. All right, guys. So it's a cheat grip. 1, 2, and what I will do, watch, as I step in, as I lunge, I pull him in. Therefore, as I lunge, he cannot fade away from me. You guys understand? This is our position. Oh, like this. Oh, like this. And then we're setting our Osoto Gari. Okay, technique number 2, or number 1, depending on your preference. Now we're going with Sasae. Watch guys, now I'm going to step in the pocket with this. Pull up and up. Like this. You see me hops on one leg. Now what we do, we block that, right? We'll block that hop and we're done. So we can go either Osoto, Sasae, or 1, and then 2. We can chain them up a little bit. Okay, guys? So for your Osoto, this grip is ideal because I'm pushing like this. And so with headlock, right, the collar and another hook. But for Sasae, it would be ideal to grab him here so he never posts. Right, guys? If I go like such, he never posts. If I grip like this, I gotta make sure my technique is super clean. Otherwise, it's gonna be just a hand knockdown. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine, because we can attack him still. Right? And that's exactly what I would do. If he posts his hand, I'll collect chin strap, underhook, right to pin with our catch. Just something to remember. But, technique of the day, either Sasae, also Zadnyaya Podnozhka, pulls, or a little combo of both. You show one, and then, right guys, if you show one, he usually shifts his way that way, right? If he keeps going this way, I will persist with the foot sweep. So counter defense against the foot sweep, is shifting weight over here, and that's when I hit him with Osoto. And maintain connected, right guys? So we can immediately wrap this guy. 1, 2, 3. The common thing about the belt on a judo or jiu-jitsu gi that it will rotate. It will rotate quite easily, okay guys? So I love grabbing the belt, but it's not always the case. For example, if I'm doing suplex or whatever, it will be, I'll just come here. You know what I'm saying? If I grab the belt directly in the center of the back, then yes, it's going to be good to pull up, but nowhere else, okay? Conversely, if I'm doing my Osoto Sasae combination, okay, right guys? If I grab here, I can utilize it only in one direction pretty much, only like in this fashion, okay? Anything else is not really, I can pull it towards me or like this. You guys understand? However, in Sambo wrestling, we have this little jacket called kurtka with belt hooks. So once you put your belt there, you grab it and it's a solid tool. Just something to understand. Alright guys, 1, 2, 3. Few more times on the combo, 4 more minutes, and we'll go live. Okay guys, we're going to do a Sambo style sparring, 2 minutes, and we'll try to put at least 5 rolls, 5 matches of stand-up purely. Remember guys, like, do not dog fight. I mean, sometimes you need to dog fight, let the dog out a little bit, but more than anything, it's the spirit of like mutual, you know, welfare and benefit. I want Nick to learn as much as me, right? So like reasonably, not to be a jerk or whatever, but reasonably, Nick is not going to throw me, you know, for a couple more years or a couple more pounds, right? But if you earned it, if we move it around, hey, let's go that push. Let's go that push. You good. Yeah. Hey, I'll let him score. It's okay to be scored on. Do not collect victories or throws. Collect improvement and team spirit. All right, guys? Also, only stand up. We're only going to be doing stand-up sparring. Anytime, the only time we'll spend any time on the ground is if there's some kind of contest going on. Takedown was not clean. We just need to get to top and bottom. Once white guy on top, the bottom, we stand right back up. Don't get hurt, don't do stupid shit, right guys? Just need to play. Spirit of play. 1, 2, 3.